And then we get to our main event. Kris Statlander and Darby Allin taking on the Death Riders of Marina Shafir and Yuta Sucks. I will give Marina this. They took her fucking shoes off and put her feet in thumbtacks.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Nope.
There's not a whole lot. Like, there's some padding on a foot. There's not a whole lot. Some of that hit bone. You know what I mean? Like, that's not fun.
Well, especially though, like closer you get to your toes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? The heels. Oh.
Some of that hit bone. That shit was not fun.
Nope, nope, nope. But we get kind of what you would think, right? Fun street fight. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Coffin drop to Yuta. Statlander and Yuta pins, or Statlander and Darby pins Yuta.
Right.
Haha. Fuck you, Yuta.
Yuta sucks.
Yep, Yuta sucks. And then post match, Statlander's just like, yay, we won. And Toni Storm goes, hey, you dumb bitch. Remember me? I'm going to kill you. And then they just start
throwing hands, man. It was a hockey fight.
Yeah. I was telling you about this before we started, and I'm interested because on paper right now, you have for the men's world championship, babyface versus babyface. Joe, Hangman. And then on the women's side, for the world championship, you have babyface Toni Storm, babyface Kris Statlander. So it feels like either we messed up on the Excel spreadsheet and we hit copy paste, or we're going to get something here. But
Well, so you know what I'm going to say? I mean, I think we've got an issue with good heel talent at the main event level in kind of both of these divisions at the moment, right? So Swerve's out, who would be a good heel against a Hangman.
Mm-hmm.
And just, I mean, who else? Like Moxley, we can't run that back, right? So, you know what I mean? Like, we've got to start pulling something. So who's the other heel main players that we could plug in right now and do something? Joe, I think we're going to maybe pull him into heel territory with this.
Yeah, I think it's more just going to be I'm better than you, which, look, competitors, that's
he's going to play the heel in this match, but he's still a face character in that regard.
Yeah, and
so
we did the Kyle, because we did the Kyle
Fletcher.
This is where I want Don Callis to have a better mission statement, because we could have just done, Don Callis said, oh, you got through Kyle Fletcher? Well, guess who's next? It's Takeshita. Oh, you got through Takeshita? Guess who's next? It's Andrade. You know what I mean? Like, honest to God, you could have had Andrade attack Hangman, and then that's your fucking match. Because Kenny, it's Kenny, you know.
Look, anytime you get somebody, you know, does a debut, it's an easy title match you can throw in because they worked something or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you can storyline that. And then, especially if you know they're not going to win, then they can fall right back down to wherever they were going to be in the card, right? And nobody cares if you lost the world title match. You're not, you know what I mean? It's not a weird blip.
Now, on the women's side, I don't know. Maybe my wrestling brain is just wired to be like, I can't get over it kind of thing. But it still feels weird to me that we're still keeping Statlander so close to the Death Riders, right? It wasn't like a middle finger to Moxley, and now I'm moving on to this stuff. It's like, and then a match with them, and then, like,
yeah, we're gonna do something here, but I still can't quite put my finger on how.
And the annoyance from Harley Cameron, right?
Yeah.
So if you kind of think about it, you know, storybook kind of way, the first scene is Statlander gets annoyed by Harley. Second scene is she faces Marina. Wow, Marina's actually tough. I had to really dig deep to beat her. Third scene is maybe Yuta was right on how to beat people. Fourth scene is fuck Harley Cameron. She's annoying me. I want to be with the cool kids, not this nerd. And then now we're with the Death Riders.
Yeah, so Yuta and her talking backstage like next week, and he's just like, you know what I mean? He's like, well, you know what I mean? X, Y, and Z. And she's like, maybe you were right, whatever. And then, like, Harley Cameron comes in annoying as fuck again. And he's just like, that one, really? Like, that one? She'll be like, I don't know. You know, you could even run that back twice or something, right? Where he's like, why don't you just get rid of that one? Like, that ain't helping you, right? Like, is that helping you accomplish your goals or whatever the fuck corporate version of the Death Riders, right? He becomes there. And then she's just kind of like, yeah, yeah, and like he's the bad influence on her because he sucks.
He does suck, and he was her friend. So it's still that like, hey, you kicked my ass. I get it. Hey, look, sometimes friends fight, but let's always remember you're winning
We
because you're using my stuff.